From October 9th through 12th, the Food Network filled New York City with a big helping of celebrity chefs, culinary delights, and wines for every palate. This charitable event found its origins in South Beach, Florida, and now the Wine and Food Festival has made its Big Apple debut. We caught up with founder and director Lee Schrager in Chelsea as the festival was in full swing throughout the city.
We couldn't be happier. We're off to an amazing start. We kicked off on Thursday at Chelsea Market with a after dark party hosted by Bobby Flay and, of course, Rachel Ray's Burger Bash last night in Dumbo. And tonight, Sweet, hosted by Duff Goldman, a bunch of dinners all over town, the grand tastings, wine seminars, spirit seminars, kids programming, the meatpacking local events. There's something for everyone here.
You have such a host of talent here that are starring in this event. Was it hard getting them to sign on, or were they just so excited?
We are very fortunate. We have very loyal supporters, people like Rachel and Giada and Bobby and Tyler and Paula and Emerald have been great fans of ours for many years and great supporters, and it's all for a great cause. Every dollar raised this weekend goes to feed hunger here in New York City for two great food-related causes, hunger-related causes, the Food Bank of New York and Share Our Strength. So, they're great causes. They're people who have seen what we can do and people, I think, who trust us as we've always looked out for them.
Are you surprised with the turnout here, or did you expect nothing less from New York City?
I'm surprised because it's difficult times. So to buy a ticket, which is why the beauty of this is that you're buying a ticket and the proceeds are going to fight hunger here in New York City. So surprised, no. Thrilled, yes.
We're thrilled to have it here. Do you see this festival having lasting power here in New York?
I don't know why it wouldn't. South Beach is going gangbusters in 8 years, and I think that we haven't even touched what we're going to do here in New York City in the coming years. So with partners like you and Time Warner and a lot of the great local media partners, we couldn't be more thrilled.
New York is a mix of culture, a mix of everything. It's a melting pot, and I think that's the best place to have that event. I mean, it's so many good chefs. New York is the food capital of the U.S. and one of the one in the world. So I think that's great to have these events here. I'm very happy, and I work in New York, so it's even easier for me. No traveling, and it's great.
And the fans couldn't be more thrilled either, as the excitement was palpable on the streets of Chelsea, while aspiring chefs of all ages waited on long lines to see their favorite celebrity chef in action.
This is what I hear to be the next Food Network star. This is Caroline. Caroline, how are you today? Who are you here to see today? Who are you here to see?
Rachel Ray.
You did a kids demo today. We were outside with some of the kids. How does it make you feel to have this young generation of viewers and fans?
I think that, Food Network did a lot over the last several years in general, getting kids psyched about cooking. Little boys certainly love Iron Chef, and now thanks to Kat Cora, little girls do too. And I think that Giada is certainly so friendly and warm. I think kids like watching a lot of the Food Network programming, and our daytime show when kids are home from school, they'll see that, and we try and program on a Columbus Day or a school vacation. We'll try and have on guests that would appeal to little kids. And I think, kids like coming to my demos because my food is very simple. Certainly any child could make it. And I sound like a cartoon. So I think.
What's your favorite thing about Rachel?
I like that she cooks a lot of hamburgers and cheeseburgers on TV because it's fun to see her do that.
And she loves her burgers, right? What's your favorite burger that she makes? What do you like on your burger?
I just like cheese on my burger.
Yes, Pumpkin.
What's your favorite burger?
There's this one called the Blue Rugula. It's a beef burger that has Cambozola cheese on it and arugula and balsamic mustard onions. That one's really good. And I like Sloppy Joe's a lot too.
The festivals are really fun. It's not, my classes aren't about learning a new technique as much as it's about visiting. Our classes are usually just big Q&As, a chance for me to talk directly to our viewers and our readers. And it's basically just a big gab session. So it really is super fun. It's not really about the food so much as it's about communicating with each other and hearing feedback from the kids and their families about what they'd like to see more of, and what they're having success with, what they like to cook and eat. So it's really kind of a gab fest, which is easy for me because I'm a big talker. So
I would like to think all of my meals are brilliant. No, actually I like very simple food, so none of it's really meant to be that impressive. It's just meant to feed you when you're hungry.
And whether you're rich or poor, have or have not, your whole life will feel richer if you can make yourself dinner and share food with your friends and your loved ones. It doesn't have to be fancy food, but there's something really nurturing and soulful about being able to prepare food. And the most important thing I've done in my lifetime was to start our Yummo organization. It's a charity that feeds hungry children to eradicate hunger among Americans. We have a scholarship program to get public school kids that don't have the funding to go to school at all into any program they like. If they want to use food as a way to make a living, they can be a dietitian or a chef or go to food and beverage school at the local community college or apply to a culinary academy. So we have a great scholarship program. And then we have this wonderful awareness program at yummo.org where families and kids can swap recipes and stories about healthy cooking and cooking on a budget and what they're eating and where their food comes from and what food means to them as a family. So that, these classes are especially important to me because they are about that, bringing a family together through food.
How important is it for the whole family to get together during mealtime?
Oh, I love it. I think it's the most important time of the day because it brings everyone together, and that's very important with the fast-paced life that everybody leads. We need that. We really do, especially with the kids.
And how cool is it for someone like Rachel Ray to do a kids' kitchen and incorporate all of the younger fans?
Oh, that's great because it's allowing the kids to, learn about food and to cook themselves. So it's great for them to learn.
To cook nutritiously, right?
Yes, exactly.
What's your favorite meal, your favorite snack to make?
I like making salads.
What do you put in your salads?
I put pecans and cranberries and blue cheese.
So that sounds pretty healthy. That must be delicious.
And now with kids getting so into cooking, I meet a lot of young people, I'd say for anywhere from 8 and up, that are teaching their families how to eat better, how to eat more vegetables, how to make a simple sauce, how to, make a nice whole wheat pasta dish. The kids are now taking the charge with the family, bringing the food into the home or teaching the recipe to their parents. So I find that's kind of really funny.
What is one thing that you will do if you get a chef?
Use organic ingredients so we can help the earth.
We got ourselves a green chef over here. It's very exciting.
And especially now in these hard economic times, it's more important than ever to get back to basics, to buy from our local growers, to grow ourselves. And it warms my heart to hear little kids aware of that, And, people like Alice Waters, Jamie Oliver, there's so many great chefs out there that are really working hands-on to get kids together with the dirt and the vegetables before it comes into the kitchen and makes it to the table. I think it's such an important part of the process. Plus, we have so many great green markets here. I'm very fortunate to live near the Union Square Green Market. There's so many markets here where local growers, you can still buy direct from the grower. And that's a terrific thing to do with your kids. Get them out there, have them meet the people that grow the food so they understand where their food comes from. And it's the only bargain left in food, is to buy direct from the grower. New York City is the entire world in one microcosm, in one place. There's an influence of every culture on the planet and every food on the planet. And you can get great Indian food at a fabulous restaurant, or you can go to the dosa cart, with $5 or less in Washington Square Park. So no matter what cuisine you want, you can get it for a couple of bucks or a couple of 20s, There's literally something for everyone in New York.
I lived here for like 14 years. I just moved out to San Francisco. My wife and I have a new house. We have 2 new babies. We're opening up 2 restaurants in the Bay Area, so we're kind of soaking up sunshine right now. But life is really good. Love coming back to New York. I just wrapped up 13 new episodes of Tyler's Ultimate, and we're here for this one last weekend. This is the greatest city in the world, and it is going to be a sensational event. If you missed it, you missed it. You got to come next year for sure. And we got a sold-out crowd tonight. Fantastic cooking demonstrations, food all over the place. And if you missed it, next year you definitely got to sign up. It's the New York City Food and Wine Festival. Check it out.